Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga Tone Studios. I'm Roe. We're outside today. I have my sunglasses on because I just want to protect my eyes. So I am going to try to keep them on during the workout, but we are going to get started with a full body workout that's going to be 20 minutes. If you like what you're seeing, we have so much more in our virtual library. So check out Yoga Tone Studios. We're online, yogatonestudios.com, and you can also hit subscribe and see more videos just like this one. So grab a pair of weights. I have light dumbbells here and we're going to get started. I'm going to start my timer and we're going to do a full body workout. So we're going to start with our arms. We're going to take our arms out and then squeeze our shoulder blades out and squeeze. So our palms are up and we're just taking our arms up to shoulder height and then back down. So we're squeezing our shoulder blades together as we bring it back up and squeeze. Palms face upward. The sun came out blazing hot as soon as I pressed the timer. So I haven't gotten a suntan this summer. I've been painting. So I don't know, maybe I'll get a little sun today. So we're gonna reach up and then back, up and then back. And we're gonna do it for 10 more seconds. So every move's about 50 seconds. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your weights down for just a second. Shake it back. Okay, we're going to go front and then side. So we're going to take our weights to the front and then the side. So a nice slow motion, front and side, right to your shoulders. You don't want to go above your shoulders. You really want to brace your core. So that means that you don't want to be swinging the weights. You want to go nice and steady and then slow on the way down. Slow on the way up, slow on the way down. So it's a nice controlled movement. And if you do that, you're going to feel those muscles really engage, feel those muscles really work. So you always want to go a little slower to make sure that you're getting every little part of your muscle instead of swinging it through and getting momentum. So a couple more seconds. I'm going to try to get the hair out of my mouth in the next couple seconds. So for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So we're going to go up to a shoulder press. Our palms are going to face towards us. We're going to lift up and then down. Lift up and down. So once again, brace that core as you come up and then down. So really press up and then down. If it's too much to have both weights, because we just worked our shoulders in those first 2 moves, you can always drop to one weight and alternate, or just no weights or go lighter. So modify so that you can, do the workout. You can also push up with your knees, and the knees will give you a little push to get the weights up. So just stay in it. Couple more seconds, 10 more seconds to be exact. So push up, up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We are going to take our weights to our hips. We're going to bring our elbows back. We're going to take a tricep push back here and then push your elbows up. So push your elbows up, take your triceps back, and then twist the arms and then come back to your hips. So push the elbows up, back, and twist. Push the elbows up, back, and twist. I have you push the elbows up just to make sure we're keeping our elbows nice and high. A lot of times I find myself dropping my elbows, and you want to have the elbows nice and high. So you're going to lift the elbows up, push back, and then bring it back. Push back. I twist my hands at the top so that my palms are facing the ceiling, and then back. Nice and slow. You almost want to hold it for just a second at the back. Pull that belly button in. So a lot of times, once again, I find myself just hanging out here and forgetting to engage my whole body. So you want to pull that belly button in and then squeeze those arms at the top and relax. Nice job. We're going to get into our biceps. So my mat's getting hot, so we might do some cardio because it's getting hot. All right, so we're going to do our biceps. We're going to lift up and then squeeze the biceps. I'm going to come off my mat here. Squeeze the biceps. So really think about what you're doing all the way up, all the way down. That's Bandit. That's my dog. All the way up, all the way down. So you can just press towards the shoulders and then release. Press towards the shoulders and release. You want to think about that bicep, really working it here. And now we're going to alternate. So just one arm goes long and the other one comes up. So you're alternating. It's a little faster here. I'm keeping my sunglasses on for the whole workout. I have really light eyes and the sun bothers me. It's like the one item I cannot live without. I will run back into a burning house for my sunglasses, I think, because I just can't see if there's any sun out. So for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So we're going to take our arms out and we're just going to pulse it out all the way to long and then back to center. So let's see if my sunglasses steam up during it. So out, squeeze the shoulder blades, back to center. So we're really working our arms here. Nice and long, pull the belly button in, back to center. Pulse, pulse, pulse. If you need to take a break in between, just take a break and then get back into it. This is too much. You can do one arm at a time. You can go lighter. You can do no weights. So a lot of times when you fatigue the muscle and you just can't do anymore, just doing no weights will just be as effective. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So we're going to come down to the mat. We're going to take our weights and we're going to just do a lawnmower row. So pull that belly button into the spine, row it back and then down, row it back and down. So you really want to squeeze the shoulder blades at the top, squeeze and then back down, squeeze and back down. Nice job. You want to make sure that you're working your back. I'm just taking my hair out of my face. Working your back when you're working your core and you're working your arms. You don't want to forget about the back, okay? So always make sure that you add some kind of back exercise into your weekly routine. Lift it up, pull it down, lift it up, pull it down. Try to keep your hips steady. So have your hips facing the mat the whole time. You don't want your whole body to come back. You just want to take that arm up and then back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to take that weight, you're going to put it behind your knee. You're going to press into your mat. Hopefully it's not as hot as mine. You're going to pull the belly button in towards your spine and you're going to lift that knee up to 90 degrees and then take the knee back down to meet the other knee. So up and then tap down, up and then tap down. So you're doing a donkey kick here, really nice and slow, taking the heel up towards the ceiling. Nice job. 20 more seconds. And just really congratulate yourself for showing up today, for doing the workout, for pressing play. It's just so important that we move every day. And to do it together is just the best. So I know when I'm doing this that I'm doing it with all of you and it just makes it so much easier to get through the last 3, 2, 1. You're going to keep that leg up and you're going to take it to the side now. So take that leg up and to the side. Really brace your core here. You don't want to lean. Up and to the side. Up and to the side. So think about what you're doing. Your arms might be a little fatigued because we just worked them. But you're pressing up with a flexed heel and then back down. Press up and back down. So take your time. Up and then down. Up and then down. So this really works your glute from all angles. Press up and then down. Up and then down. Nice job. Up, down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to take that weight out. We're going to get a little fancy here. So we're going to take our leg, our left leg. I'm going to dip it in the pool. We're going to take our right leg, the same leg that you were working. You're going to pull it in towards your chest, and then you're going to press up into a down dog. So come down to the mat. Take your toe to the side like you're dipping into the pool. Pull your knee in towards your chest, and then up into a 3-legged dog. So out to the side, nice and long, in towards your chest. Pull yourself up and get the stretch. So down to the mat, leg to the side. take it to your chest, and then up towards the sky. We're gonna do a couple more. Isn't it? It's so convenient to have a pool here to just like dip my toe in and then go up to the 3 dog. So if you picture yourself doing that, it might make it a little easier for you. So leg goes out nice and long, in towards your chest, and up. 2 more, out, in, up, stretch, out, in, up, stretch. Nice job. Come all the way down to the mat. I'm just going to flip to the other side. And we're going to go right into that back movement. So we're going to press our hands into the mat, take the other arm. So I was on my right side before. This is my left. Tuck your belly button in, and we're going to pull back and then back to the mat. Pull back and then back to the mat. So nice steady movement here, taking your time. I don't know about you, but I'm totally sweating here. So pull up and then down. These short videos are really nice to fit in. Like first thing in the morning, a lot of times I'll do a video right when I get up. I'll get a glass of water, and then I'll go right down and I'll do my morning exercises before I drink my coffee. So while the coffee's brewing, I get my workout in. You know, I started that this year. I would, scroll on my phone while the coffee was brewing. It's just such a silly way to start the day. So now you're going to take that weight behind that left leg, flex the foot, and instead now take your foot to 90 degrees and you're going to donkey kick. I try to do something productive in the morning, and my day has just been so much better. So popping in these workouts or stacking like 10-minute workouts when you can fit them in. And then it doesn't feel like, I have to get this in later today. You had 10 minutes, you had 20 minutes, you can get it done in a short amount of time. And wow, you feel so great starting the day. So why don't you try it? See how you like it. You can message us at Yoga Tone Studios. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, right here in the comments, and let us know if you fit a workout in while the coffee was brewing, or if you drink tea, or, while you let the dog out. 2, 1, you're gonna take your leg to the side and then back together, to the side and back together. And I don't know, I'm sure it is for you because you're here with me today. I just enjoy working out so much. I just feel like so lucky to be able to do this, be able to move my body the way I want to. There's been times, I'm sure all of you can relate, either you or someone else, that you haven't been able to get to your exercises or get to moving, or, someone who's, not able to do that and they would do anything to be able to move. So anytime I get to move or be on the mat or do these workouts with you, I just feel so happy and just so lucky to be able to do this. So you're going to press up and then down. You're going to take the weight out, take it out of the way. If you forgot a hair tie like me, push your hair out of the way. And we're going to take our leg out to the side, nice and long, pull it in towards your chest, and then press into your leg as you push up into a 3-legged dog. So come down, dip the pool if it's nearby, come up and stretch it up. Come down and dip into the pool, bring it back up into the 3-legged dog. So just take your time, enjoy this movement, stretching out nice and long and then nice and high. So come down nice and long, pull it in, nice and high. Down nice and long and then nice and high. 2 more. Come out nice and long, pull it in, up and stretch, down to the mat. 1 more time, pull it in, up and stretch. We're gonna come all the way down to the mat. We're gonna turn on the mat. We're gonna sit down on our sitting bones, pull your belly button in towards the spine. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come all the way down to the mat. So we're going to take our hands and we're going to take our arms parallel to our body, our palms face in, and we're going to crunch to the side. So we're crunching, crunching, crunching to the side. So try to tap, 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 tap. So you really want to make like a rainbow shape with your body, and you're going to arc, arc, arc. Try to touch those ankles. If this feels easy for you, move your legs out just a little bit further. If it's too much with the weights, take the weights down. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your knees in towards your chest. Take your weights up high. And now you're going to take your legs out to straight. Bring them in, and then a hip lift. So bring your legs out to straight. Bring it into tabletop, and then a hip lift. So out, in, hip lift. You can modify a lot of ways here. You can take the weights out. You can take the hip lift out. You can do one leg at a time. You can put your head on the mat and do it. So really try to lift those hips up and then come back down. I'm just coming up to see the time, and back down. So pull out, in, and then up. Out, in, and then up. Nice job. Out, in, up. Couple more. Out. Good. Out, in, up. One more. Out, up. I skipped the in, up. Nice job. So we're going to take our weights down. We're just going to come up for a second. We're going to come back into a C curve. So what that means is you're going to pull that belly button back towards your back. You're going to pull everything in. So your belly actually goes under your rib cage on the inhale. And then we're going to take our weights together. We're going to tap to the left side, back to center, tap to the right. So go nice and slow. Tap behind you. Tap behind you. You're twisting from your core. Pull the belly button in. Twist, center, twist, center. Twist, center, twist, center. Nice job. And just enjoy this motion of twisting and then back to center. Try to get back a little bit further. Twist and then center. Nice. Working your obliques here. Nice job. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to take our weights down to the side. We're going to come onto our side. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift up into a side plank. You can have your knee down. You can have your feet crisscrossed, which is what I prefer, or you can stack them. So you're going to come up into your side plank. You're going to lift that hip up. So you're not towards the mat at all. You're lifting up like there's something under there. For me, it's heat. There's heat right here. It's burning hot. It's literally burning hot. So we're going to take that weight up to the sky. Just look up and then twist under. So look up and then twist. Up and then twist. So once again, you can modify here by taking the weight out, but just really try to get that twist in and tap to the back. So look up and twist, up and twist for 5, twist, 4, twist. Lift your hips up. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to come all the way down right to the other side. So just get yourself set up, crisscross or knees. That was the mat that made that noise. That was not. All right, so we are going to crisscross. We're going to lift our hips up. We're going to look up and then twist under. So look up and twist under. Really try to reach the back of your mat. Reach the back of the mat. Nice job. Up and twist. Up and twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to come all the way down. We're going to finish in a bridge. So we're going to put our feet on the mat. We're going to come all the way down, press into the heels. Start to think about your hips going towards the sky, but you're just taking your weight of your body up and pressing into the heels. So actually take your toes off the mat so that you're not using your toes at all. Everything's in line. Knees, hips, shoulders come down and press onto the mat. You can take your arms up. You can hold your weights here if you want. You're going to tap your hips down and then pull up. Tap down and pull up. So really squeeze at the top. Your glutes should just automatically squeeze if you're in the right position. So your knees and hips are in a line and you're pulling up and then down. Nice. So just squeeze and then tap, squeeze and tap. You can just add on here if you want. You can put your weights on your hips here. If you want a little more, you can put your weights up here and bring your weights down as you're coming up. So there's a lot of ways to modify. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, press up, 7, 6, 5, really press up higher, 4, 3, 2, 1, you made it. Take your knees into your chest. You can roll up into a seated position, and we have lots of cool downs on the Yogatone Studios virtual library. So check that out, and congrats to you for doing this great workout today together. And I hope you join me next time. So don't forget to check out our other videos at Yogatone Studios. I'm Rowie, and I will see you for our next workout. Have a great day.